You're from our favorite place to go.
All the pictures.
Howdy.
All the pictures in the other room were dated.
Okay,
These are all minerals out of the mine
okay.
Oh,
that I have in here.
oh, so it's not just copper, it's a whole bunch?
Oh, no, we had lots of minerals here.
Hmm.
See, but,
But our
The
most
two top shelves
predominant,
are turquoise from all over around the
oh,
world.
really?
And two bottom shelves are the stones from here.
I have a ring made out of that.
This
Oh,
one's
that's
from
pretty.
That's from Arizona.
Uh-huh.
This is from France.
Can you tell me a little bit about the mine?
yes, sir. I'm glad to answer any question you have on it.
Sure. When they first open?
Well, the pit goes back to the 1600s, but the open pit started in 1916,
Okay.
and we shut down in 1984.
And who started it in the 1600s? Was it the?
The Spanish, the conquistadors out of Spain,
Okay.
they were mining gold and silver to send back to Spain.
Did you ever work in the mine?
I worked here 32 years.
Okay. And what company was that with?
Then it was Phelps Dodge.
Okay.
Now it's owned by Freeport McMoran.
I heard a rumor that they might open again soon. Did you hear that?
That's been
We
on
were
for the last 6
right at
months.
the stage of reopening, and the price of mineral fell the other day, about 4 months ago.
Okay.
Now they've backed off a little bit.
Okay.
They just don't want to go out the initial expense, what it'll cost. Because you know, equipment today is not free.
Yeah. They use a lot of energy then getting the stuff out of there too. A lot of
We used all trains, which was, yes,
Trains?
lots of energy, yes.
they use gas or what do they use to?
Big diesel
Electric stuff?
trains,
Okay.
yeah. And we used electric shovels, everything was electric down in the pit.
Okay.
Because in 1916, the first thing they built here was a powerhouse.
Uh-huh.
So they had electricity.
What powered the powerhouse? That was diesel too?
Crude oil.
Crude oil? Okay.
Crude oil at that time was cheaper than coal,
Okay.
or half shipped in anyway.
Did that come in by train then too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the railroad, one of the first things they built in here. Of course, in there I've got pictures,
Okay.
different times the mine was operating, and I've got it dated to show you what time.
When did you first start working here?
In 49.
1949. And what'd you do when you started? What type of
Well, I
work?
first went to work for them, I was working on prospect drills.
Okay.
Prospect,
Pick
looking
drill.
for the ore.
Okay.
Then I went into construction and maintenance,
Okay.
because we had lots of maintenance here, all of our equipment and stuff.
Was this a mountain at one time or
Well,
no?
I can go in here, I can show you, there was 3 mountains.
Okay.
These 3 mountains right here.
Okay. And they're gone now?
Yeah, they were right in the center of the pit. And one of them was higher than that. One's got the cross and A on it out there, that
Yeah.
mountain.
Okay.
One of them was higher than that one, this one right here.
Okay.
As you can see, it's higher
Higher
than
than
this
that one. Why did they leave the one with the A alone?
Because there's no ore
Or,
there.
okay.
They dug just where the ore's at.
So, did it get better as it went down further or worse?
Leaner.
Okay.
That's why all the underground shafts, about the deepest one we found, was about 300 foot down.
Okay. Now, are you running into problems with the water table and stuff now, or no?
Well, that water you see out there now,
Yeah.
that's the water table of the desert.
Okay.
But we pumped that out because we used it in our milling system.
Okay.
We used lots of water.
So that was helpful then?
Yes,
Okay.
it was a blessing to us.
Yeah. And if they started again, would they be going out further or down deeper?
Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
The ore body goes down about 700 feet, south about 2 miles, and east about 1 mile.
Okay. And then how much land does the
They own it
company?
all.
I mean, but how many acres do they have?
Oh, it's miles, not acres.
Miles,
That
yeah.
pit alone is over 1.5 miles
Half.
across.
Okay. And then that, what is it? The those gray hills. Those are the tailings from
That
the
was the
mine.
overbearing.
Okay.
The white was the tailings.
Okay. What's the difference between overbearing and tailing?
Overbearing was rock that we moved to get to the ore.
Okay.
The white was the host rock of our ore.
Okay. And then the only commercial part was the copper ore, or was
No,
it
we got copper, gold, silver, and molybdenum.
Okay. And when's the last time they got copper? Was that up until the end in the
Oh,
80s
yeah.
then?
Yeah. In fact, there's still lots of copper there now.
Okay.
But we shut down in '84.
Okay. And that was because of a strike, or
No,
just because
of
the
economy.
economy?
The
Yeah.
price of copper dropped.
Copper. Okay.
And it was costing us more to produce it than what we were selling it for.
And then what would they have to do? You were saying they had to buy some extra stuff
Well,
to
had
get it
be
started
all-
up again?
All brand
No,
new,
yeah.
because they got rid of all the
The
old
old stuff.
obsolete.
Yeah.
And what is like today, one of those big shovels costs $20 million.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just that's one big truck.
Now, I heard they moved some stuff to Morenci. Is that the same company that owns it now?
They will move stuff from Morenci here,
Here.
when they reopen.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what they'll do to keep their initial expense down.
Okay. And how would they move that equipment here
Well,
on,
they'll
like,
just freight it down.
on a
If they
trucks
want to,
or
They
trains?
can bring it by train, because we have a railroad all the way in here.
Does a railroad still run up and down here now, or was that just for the business?
It was just for the company.
Okay. And then who owns the train, the railroad tracks? Then the company does.
They
Okay.
still own that.
And then the land going through it and
They own
everything.
all that
Okay.
land through there.
How far is that from the 85? Is that, or does that go some?
Well, you
How's
can
that route?
see it most of the time. When
Okay.
you drive from here to Gila Bend, you can see the track most all the way.
Okay. And where does their train track begin? Is that just
Right here
right
in
by
the
8?
plant.
Uh-huh.
And
It goes how far north?
Subbed in at Gila Bend,
Gila Bend. Okay.
into Southern Pacific.
Okay. So then you first you started drilling to find the ore, then you started working in maintenance, and you worked with the maintenance after that. What type of equipment did you work on? Is a lot of mechanical stuff?
All of it.
Yeah, all of it.
Because we did all of our repair on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even to they owned the town site, so we even took care of the town site and everything.
Okay.
We rewound all of our electric motors, and we did all of it.
On the electric motors, how what gauge of wire were they using for
Well,
those mostly?
I don't really
You don't know?
what was in
Was
the
it pretty
motor, but
thin?
I do know that our cables were about this big
Big
around,
around.
because we worked on 440
Okay,
electricity.
for power, like a 3-phase 440 kind of stuff. Yeah.
Three-phase 440, yeah.
And then what kind of hours are you here? I think I stopped by another time and they weren't open. Do you have like a regular hours for
Well,
this
you
place?
know, you gotta have volunteers
Tears
to have
having,
open.
yeah,
I'm here Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
okay. And then you sell some stuff here too, some?
Oh, yeah,
some-
we have souvenirs.
Okay.
And I've got jewelry here that was not built from rocks out of this mine. All of this was from rocks out of the mine.
Okay.
And then just Aho souvenirs.
What are the names of some of those rocks? Here?
Oh, there's Shattuckite, Cooperite, Higginsite, Ahoite.
Now, is Ahoite, is that just peculiar to this area or just
Yes.
found here?
These two minerals here, Papagoite and Ahoite. This is the only place in the world was ever found.
Okay,
That's why they have those names.
all right. And how much do those stones go for now?
Quite a bit. These you couldn't even buy because there's not enough on the market to go. The Shattuckite is going $1 a gram now.
Okay. And the Ahoite?
You can't even pick it up. Like I
Can't-
said, there's
Okay, both
It's
of those?
too rare. Yeah.
Who owns the most of that, do you think? Or do you know?
There's 2 or 3 that still got some left, but not too many people.
Did they sell that around the world for a period of time, or was
No,
that pretty much
no,
just?
because the